So early this morning, some interesting information came out that the Jets have decided to bring on Nathaniel Hackett as their offensive coordinator. People may have differing opinions on this because of the just lack of success over there in Denver with Russell Wilson. But personally, I don't think it was solely on Hackett. I think that Russell Wilson just had a very bad year, wasn't playing up to the caliber that he used to play at. And you can blame Nathaniel Hackett partially, but I still think that he's been a solid coach. He's been a solid offensive coordinator in the past. And I think for the Jets, it makes sense to bring him in here as the offensive coordinator. But now with the Jets bringing in Nathaniel Hackett, it sort of adds on to the speculation of potentially the Jets and the Packers, trading for Aaron Rodgers, or the Jets trading for Aaron Rodgers. Because right now we don't know what Rodgers is going to do. And of course, there's speculation too if he does want to return and the Packers and him aren't able to come to some kind of agreement about whatever both sides are looking for, that Rodgers could get traded. And the Jets honestly are a team that would make lots of sense just because they have an incredible defense. They're the number 2 scoring defense last year. They have lots of weapons on offense, but they're lacking that QB. They're, with Zach Wilson playing as he did last year, lots of inconsistency there. And so that's a very interesting team for Aaron Rodgers. And if you do look at like the sports books, outside of the Packers, the Jets are the next most likely team based on odds when it comes to the likelihood of Rodgers being traded there. And that was before Nathaniel Hackett got added as the offensive coordinator. And when Rodgers and Hackett were in Green Bay, a couple of years ago, Rodgers lots of times praised Nathaniel Hackett, praised the sort of relationship they had with each other. And so because of that, because of the relationship they have there, I think it does sort of add some more reasoning to why, if Rodgers did get traded, that Nathaniel Hackett could be one of those reasons. And it felt like last year with the Broncos bringing in Hackett and with the uncertainty last season as well as to what Rodgers would do, it seemed like maybe the Broncos were trying to make a play to entice Rodgers in. It didn't really work because Rodgers went back to Green Bay, got his new contract. They get Russell Wilson instead, and things just do not go well. But I think that if Aaron Rodgers were to go to the Jets with Nathaniel Hackett, I think that's a very, very good situation for Rodgers. And as I said, when you look at their young talent, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, so many different weapons over there, Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, there's lots of reasons, I think, if you're Rodgers to want to go to the Jets. And then you look at it from the Packers side, this is just speculation if he were to be traded. It is in the AFC, which you probably usually don't want to trade, your star Hall of Fame quarterback to another team in the NFC, so you don't have to face him as often. And considering the Jets have a need at QB, Aaron Rodgers could want to be traded. Who knows? It makes lots more sense now with Nathaniel Hackett being there because of that relationship that Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett have. So this could be the Jets' attempt to maybe entice Rodgers because of that relationship. And I came across an interesting tweet a little bit earlier, which I want to read, and this is regarding Robert Saleh, the Jets coach, had this to say about the potential of sort of what they're looking for when it comes to QB. So this is tweeted by Zach Blatt. Robert Saleh on if the Jets plan at QB came up with Nathaniel Hackett, said they didn't discuss names, but said we're committed to finding a veteran. So the Jets are committed to finding a veteran QB. Aaron Rodgers fits that. If he doesn't go back to Green Bay, that is a team that would make lots of sense, especially with Hackett back there. Plus, you add in Zach Wilson, could learn behind Rodgers. It does make lots of sense. So I just wanted to come in here, share that news because it is very interesting, and we'll see what happens going forward as the offseason continues. But thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more Packers content, Packers news, and I'll see you guys next time.